Here in this video, we're going to take a look at a shortcut for estimating maintenance work. Now, oftentimes, estimates for residential or commercial contracts are very, very similar from site to site. The only thing that may change is the site size. So there's ways of creating sort of estimating templates, if you want to call them that. Not to be confused with work area templates, but actual estimate templates that'll allow you to estimate a job very quickly. Let's take a look at how this works. Let's say I've built a job for Mary Jones, and I've done an all-inclusive seasonal contract for her property. And down here, it's got spring cleanup, mowing, and fertilizing, and fall cleanup, and any of the other services I might include in our standard residential contract. Now, let's say Mary Jones also owns a very typical residential suburban house, very similar to a lot of small residential houses that we quote on. Now, the times and the factors of these aren't going to change too much from site to site. Maybe a little bit here and there, different canopy, different lawn sizes, more tricky, less tricky. But for the most part, they're very similar. What I could do is next time I estimated a job, for instance, the house across the street for Mary, or it doesn't matter where it is, could be miles away, but any site that's very similar, I'll just come to Mary Jones's quote, open it, and click Save as New. When I do Save as New, I'm going to enter it the new name. Let's call this one Walter Smith's place. Now, of course, I'm going to change the address to be Walter Smith's address, and I'll just do this very quickly for this video. And click OK. I don't want to copy contact info for the customer because I won't want Mary Smith's phone number, etc. in Walter Smith's account. So I'll leave that off, but I'll click OK. Now what it's done for me is created a copy of Mary Smith's account with the spring cleanup, mowing, fertilizing, etc. All I would need to do now, because it's for Walter Smith's house now, if I needed to make any change for Walter, I'm just going to dive in and change something based on maybe some time. So let's say Walter's house a little more complicated. I can go to the mowing, and instead of having it be 6 hours, I'll say 6.5 hours, and I'll have to add a little bit of truck time as well. And that's it. I'll hit save, and now Walter's got an estimate. All the comments that I had originally set up for Mary are there. All my costs and prices or everything are similar. I would just need to go change the quantities. Now you can also take that one step further and build what we could call actual small residential templates. And you do that by taking a very standard residential template or estimate that you may have built, or you could build one from scratch. I'll take this Mary Jones one since I've already built it. Now again, this is all inclusive. What I'll do is I'll go Save as New, and I'll change the project name this time to called underscore template. And the reason I start it with an underscore is because anything with a underscore or an asterisk or whatever can go to the top of the list when you sort it alphabetically. So it just makes it easy to find. But even if you just named it template, doing a search on your estimates for template would find this almost instantly. So I'll go template, small residential. The client name, there is no client because I'm just building a template. There's no job address and there's no billing address. But I'll just put those there just so I know they need to be changed. And then I'll save and exit. Once I've got this spring cleanup, mowing, fertilizing, fall cleanup, I've got an estimate now and I've named it template small residential maintenance. Now the next time I need to build a small residential maintenance estimate, I can go in here and go search template, do a search for it. That'll find these ones. I've created one originally as well, but I'll go here to enter client, the one we just created. And here I go, I've got my estimate. I'll hit save as new. Now, once I've got this set up, all I need to do is change the project name, client name, and address to my new client, and it'll create a new estimate based off that template. Once I've got that new client's estimate, I just need to go in here and tweak any hours or visits or anything that may change from my standard contract, and that's it. That's all I've got left to do. Using templates or copying or saving as estimates is going to save you a whole lot of time when you're estimating maintenance work. Instead of building each and every job from scratch, all you need to do is take a job that you've already done that's similar to this one. Save it as, change the customer name, and then once you have that new estimate, go down there and tweak any times or anything that may need to change specific for that customer. Once you've got that, you'll have created a new estimate in seconds instead of minutes, and it'll save you lots of time when you add up all your estimates over the year. Feel free to email us at support@golmn.com. And if you're looking for live training, like our workshops all around North America and the world, our webinars, or any of our free training events that we hold at our offices, then check out our events calendar at www.golmn.com/events.